Hey everybody, welcome back to the Old Swedes Farm. It's Rich. I wanted to show you the simplest way we found to feed our chickens. No waste or very little waste, very inexpensive, and it lets them feed for a long time. I can go on vacation and not worry about feeding them. All it takes, two things. A garbage can, and it's a rubber or plastic PVC kind of garbage can. This is from Ace Hardware. It's a Rubbermade Roughneck garbage can, 50-gallon, and then four 90-degree plumbing elbows that are, I guess I don't know the size across, but make sure it's big enough for your chicken's head to get in there. I think it's a 4-inch, but I could be wrong. It is 4-inch PVC. Now I bought some that had this larger end on this side as well. I couldn't find four of the same thing, so I just cut this off. If you do like I did and cut that off, just make sure you sand it so there's no rough edges. Your chickens are going to be putting their head in there feeding, and that, you know, their comb and waddle, you don't want them getting cut on that. The only tools you need are a marker and a knife. Really simple construction, and it's really durable. We've had two of these out in our larger coop for, what, year and a half?
About that, yeah.
They look untouched. How it works, this is going to be inside here, and we're going to leave a gap at the bottom. The food, gravity fed, the food is sitting down here. The girls are going to put their head in and feed. The nice thing is they can't sit and do this and get it all over the coop, invite mice, have waste. If you do it right, it's like zero waste. So I really love this. So here's our process. Here's step one. We're going to try to do this in a couple steps. Down here there's a little line, at least on this, that shows it's about an inch gap. I want to put this through the wall of the body so that the bottom here, so that there's about an inch of food at the bottom that they can see and feed on. So to do that, it looks like I want to put the head of it up here. Now I don't want to use this to measure because the hole will be too big. So I'm going to, since I'm putting that through, I'm just going to put that on there. Take a marker, make sure, I don't know, I'm anal about that, so make sure that I've got it centered. And just take my marker and go around. Let's see if I can do this quick and accurate. I'm being filmed, so of course it's going to be tough to do. It doesn't have to be exact. There's my hole. I'm going to do that 3 other times, and I'm just going to use my knife to very easily, I do this standing up, just slowly cut it. I cut to the inside of it just to make it slightly smaller. Let me get the 4 holes drawn, cut, and then we'll come back. All right, we're back. It's been about 10 minutes. I think it was really 7, but I went quick. It's not my first one. I've got my 4 parts. 4 holes have been cut in there. I wasn't precise. They were close. They're not right on. Now it's just a matter of taking the small end. I just hold the back end of it and push it in. Make sure it's pointed downward. It's so simple. I will show you. There's one where the knife got away from me and I made a cut. Don't worry about that. When you put it in, if you were to leave that gap, yes, food could come pouring out. I'm going to push that in, and I'm going to put some duct tape on the back side. It'll seal that right up. Not a problem. The rest of these, just push them in. Make sure they're pointed downward. And some of these I cut a little small, which is great. Then you can push from the inside and really seal it up against that bigger piece here. Holly, why don't you come take a look inside? And here's that one that was cut wrong. I will put some duct tape over that just to seal it up, not a problem. The rest of these, there's about a 1.5 to 2 inch gap between the opening. Now the girls, obviously this is very low to the ground. The girls can't come and get down that low to feed. So I take 2 pieces of 4x4 and make something for it to sit on. When it's up on 4 inches, the girls are down here, their head goes in, they feed, they're not pulling out food, it's just gold. So to fill it, take your 50-pound bags, dump them in, fill it up once it's in place. It's heavy without, seal it up. There it is. This is something that's not going to corrode, rust, decompose. The 4x4s underneath get it to the right height. It holds more than 2 50-pound bags of food. If me and Holly want to go on vacation, when we went to Hawaii, I filled up the 2 we've already got, and that kept our 40 girls going for a 10-day trip. It was fine. Did I miss anything?
Keeps the predators or the mice and everything out?
Keeps the mice out. I've never seen a mouse come and climb up to get in there. Dan loves to drive by when we're filming. I've never seen a mouse get in there. They're not pulling out food. If they pull out food, then they dig for it. There's never been any holes around it. This is just gold. For the cost, I spent, it was about 60 bucks for all of the pieces. I'm sure you could find it for 50 to 60 bucks. For that price, that's going to last for years and years and years. This is so well put together. It's the best one we've ever found. So just want to show it to everybody how simple it's made. I've had a lot of questions asking how it's made. This is it. Let's cut here and we'll do one final, just showing the girls in action using it in the pole barn, one of them that we've already filled up. Hey everybody, well, welcome back. It's the next morning, and as you can tell, they've got it figured out. Just stick your head in, and the food's right there. 4 at a time can feed, and they're going to get better at it. They're kind of poking around the edges too, but as you can see, it's just simple. So 4 at a time feed, and they just take their turns. No waste, no food on the floor, and no digging. But it's a real winner. So anyways, thanks for watching along with the project. Hope you try this and are really happy with it. We sure are. But thanks for watching, and have a great week. Take care.